Thanks to Blazing Boost for sponsoring this video. The reason why I vouch for Blazing and I am happy to have them as a sponsor is that I genuinely think that they can help a lot of players in the community who just don't have time. Many gamers have jobs, families, and it's normal to be left behind, especially on Destiny 2. If you don't want to share your account, which can be understandable, you can just purchase Sherpas and play with great teammates in order to become a better player too. I believe in their service, they're really nice as I speak with the management often, and they have over 7,500 reviews on Trustpilot with 5 stars. You can't go wrong, trust me. If you ever experience any issues, their support will be there to solve it. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing one of the most requested videos on my channel, and that is going to be the ultimate shotgun guide. Now I'm recording this on my own, so it's going to be a little bit hard to obviously show you the minimap tip, that sort of thing, but I'm going to explain how I shotgun, because I've seen a lot of tip videos and my playstyle of shotgunning is totally different to a lot of the other pro players, sort of players that play high-end Destiny. So I'm going to show you how I play, and hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video. If this video can get 100 likes, I will do a full guide on how to snipe in D2. But I just want to say a massive shout out to everyone that subscribed recently. We have hit 30k subscribers, and that's just a massive milestone. So the 30k montage will be getting released in around about 2 weeks, so I do really appreciate it. And not only that, if you guys could check out my Twitch where I do trials, carries, that sort of thing over there, so if you're interested, check it out. Links will be in the description, and also join our Discord if you need any help. But with that said, let's talk over shotguns. Now shotguns in D2 are not good, don't get me wrong, but they are very viable, and it's what a lot of people do run as a secondary. So now we're going to be talking over the first tip I have for you guys is get rid of opening shot. Honestly, opening shot doesn't really do that much in my opinion. Now it depends on your playstyle. If you're going for kills, then definitely do it, but if you're going for sort of plays, and not only that, in trials when you're using Vorpal, it's going to come in a lot more handy, whereas quick play I'd recommend opening shot just so you can get that kill. But if you're playing trials or anything where you need to kill supers, definitely be using Vorpal. And for me, I just keep it on because I find it more consistent. I'm not sure whether there's actually any difference in using opening shot. There probably is, obviously a little bit more range, but I feel like my shotgun fluffs a lot more with opening shot, so I choose to use Vorpal. Some people say Mindbender's better. Try them both out. I can't really say what's better. Statistically, for me, they're both inconsistent, and you're gonna pretty much hit shots where you think that should have killed 100%, but it just doesn't. Now that's the first tip done. I'm going to show you gameplay at the end of this video. This video is going to be quite long, guys, and I'm going to try and shorten it down best I can, if I can. Now a lot of people ask, what class should you be running as a shotgun main? Now for me, I'd say a hunter, because it's easier to bait people, as sort of a titan. Now warlocks can be useful as shotgunners because you can get in the face with top tree, but to be honest, I'd prefer to be on a hunter if I'm shotgunning because it's a lot easier to control, that sort of thing. Now I want to say the best tip I can give you guys is going to be run a sensitivity that's really high, so for controller 10. Now if you're on a keyboard and mouse, you want to be able to do a 360 pretty easily and be able to look up and down and be very accurate, because shotgunning is just instinct more than anything. It's reflexes and that sort of thing. So I'm going to explain how to do it, and I'm going to use a map Javelin to sort of show you the main lanes on how to shotgun. Now the first tip is going to be, do not run around with your shotgun. I see a lot of shotgunners running around the map with a shotgun out. You don't need to do this. Now I'm going to give you a tip on why you don't need to do this. For me, I run Dragon Shadow. Now Dragon Shadow is a very good exotic. Dodging reloads all weapons and increases both movement and weapon handling speeds for a brief time. So I want to show you the Fell Winters when you have quick draw on it, so it's still pretty quick. Even if you guys run Stompies, which is what I'll get onto next. But even without this sort of perk boosted. You can see it's still pretty fast. You can still 2-tap, pull it out quick enough before they can get a shot off. Whereas if I dodge, look how quick this is, guys. Like, it's pretty much instant, so I can go. That's pretty fast. Now, without this Wraith Metal Mail, if I go like that, it's still quick, but it's just not as quick, and it is going to save you a lot of fights. So if I can suggest anything, it's get used to the Dragon Shadow. Now, the next one I want to talk about is quite a hidden one. Now, not many people know this, but the Felwinters especially has a very big kickback compared to other shotguns. And what I mean by the kickback, or is it recoil, whatever you want to call it, basically the flinch up. If I'm not aiming in, look where my reticle lands after the first shot. It's quite high up, so if that guy's head was there, chest height, and I've just shot that shot, where I land is completely off target. So that guy is now pretty much not going to be a 2-shot without moving my crosshair. Now I want to show you this tip right here, and that is make sure you aim in your shotgun. Watch the recoil if you aim in. Look at that, directly where the guy is. Now sometimes it does kick up a bit, sometimes you got to control it best you can, and that is another tip. Always aim in your shotgun. Not only that, even if you guys don't think it's that much of a difference, make sure you're running, obviously, what we're saying. So shot package is the perk, aggressive frame shotguns modified to have more pellet spread. Now the pellet spread, if you guys aim in, is a lot more compact, and it's going to kill a lot further distance, trust me, and it just makes the shotgun a lot more consistent. As you guys can see, I've got over 2,500 kills with this Felwinter, so I know what I'm talking about, and I also stream Twitch, and I'm the main shotter. Now the one thing I want to talk about as well is map awareness. Knowing your map is just as important as knowing your shotgun. So now we all know that this is one of the main lanes. Diamond door, stairs, that's a main lane, that's a main lane, that's a main lane, and that right there. Not only that, you've got the stairs on this side. So Javelin's a perfect map to shotgun on, and it's a perfect map to explain sniper lanes, that sort of thing, and how to deal with them. So let's say you're going up against a sniper, which is going to be happening a lot. Your sniper's going to be aiming directly here, and he's going to be waiting for someone to come out of that door and that door. Now what a sniper will do, and I'll explain this in the sniper guide if you guys want me to make it, a sniper will be aiming right there or right there, depending on how his minimap goes, and I'll show you the minimap later on and sort of explain it if I can. So he's going to be aimed head high. Now what you want to be doing as a shotgunner, and pretty much as anyone really, even if you're running around as a sniper, you guys don't want to do what everyone does, and I see it so much. They'll go like this, slide across. You don't want to be sliding ever. Never slide a corner, because you're just going to get your head tucked clean off. What you guys want to do is use the roof. Shotgunning, your roof is going to be pretty much your floor. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by this. But before I do that, I want to show you the jump. A lot of people say strafe jump's better, and I'll show you the difference. Strafe jump, you can be a lot more controlled, and it's a lot further sort of jumping distance, and you can jump quite high. As you can see, we've nearly made it to that box. Whereas triple jumps, it's a little bit smaller of a jump, but you're going to get that double jump, so you can press it mid-air. So look at this. You get a lot further with triple jump. That's why I like it. Not only that, to juke someone with triple jump super easy. Let's say a guy stood here, he's waiting for you to come around this corner, you've jumped. Now most hunters use strafe jump, so you've jumped, that guy thinks, well, you're going to land now, you're going to fall down because you've used your jump. Whereas if you've got triple, you can fall a bit and then jump again. That's going to throw somebody off. So say if you're there, next minute you've jumped, he's got to move his cursor while you already know your cursor's on him. So it's a really good tip to use triple, but it's personal preference. There's like cons to both, and obviously pros to both. But like I said, roof is going to be a friend, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So let's just say we're running down here. We can't use the roof because it's too high. we're pretty slow. Now, you can use, obviously, the walls to bounce off of. That can throw a lot of people off, especially a sniper like that. You can pretty much just bounce off of walls with triple jump. Imagine how hard that is to actually hit, because they're not going to expect you to run at a wall. Now, being a shotty main, you're going to have to be the unexpected. So how I peak everything is pretty much bounce off the roof like that. You know he's going to be there, so make sure your crosshair's there, especially when you're flying in off the roof and hit him. Make sure you flinch that sniper, and that's how you'll get that distance, because obviously you've got that disadvantage at distance. So we're here, laid a shot off. That sniper here that was pre-aiming, he's had to go like this, guys. Even if he can do it quick enough, he's go like that, pop you once. He's never really going to hit an headshot there. He may hit your body, but it's very unlikely, especially if you're doing that tip of using the roof and bouncing around. So let's say you've hit him, he's dropped back into cover. By the time you guys have actually landed off of the roof, so let's do it. So one there, we've hit him, obviously. We're already here, we're already in shotgun distance. Now, when that guy pops back out, he's going to slowly back up. You guys need to slide in, pop him, and that's how you're going to get and sort of close distances. Now, let's say you're on the receiving end of it, and it does happen, and it will happen quite often if you've got a good sniper. So let's say you've used my tip, you've been shot there. What do? That guy's going to know you're weak. You don't want to push that if he's hit you with a sniper or you're getting pretty much lasered. So what I do is I know that door there behind me is open. This is why I said map awareness going to be key. As a hunter, I'd roll back into here and crouch here. You want to regen. Now, if you think that sniper's going to come across, he's going to, because he will know you're weak, and if he sees you, most snipers are going to rush you. Not only that, if someone sees you're weak running away, the first instinct, and it's pretty much just going to be instant, is to chase you. Now, what you guys need to do, sit in this corner, do not give it an angle. Like now, you can literally just see my body through that gap. Nobody's going to peek that unless they're a really good player. But what will usually happen is he's bodied you, he comes running in, he knows you're in this corner, so he'll slide it and try and get you. What you guys need to do is look at the minimap. Now, I can't show you because I'm recording this on my own, but in the minimap he'll get closer and closer, and when he's close, you want to jump over. Now, he'll not expect it, he'll hear it. So as you jump, he'll think, oh shit, he's above me. You're going to drop down and he's in shotgun range then. A little tip, always aim in as well when you're jumping and pre-aiming, because your reticle's just going to be in a better position and it's going to be a more consistent shot. Now, sometimes you can't do that. Let's say you're getting hammered really close and you know he's close. So let's say you're there, you've been shotgunned, you literally one tap, you roll back into the door, you chuck that nade. Now that nade is going to block you. Instincts to run through it, but a lot of people panic and think he may kill me if I run through that. That is why I use spike grenade over anything else in the game. Void wall, vortex, they sort of do the same thing, but for me, if you sort of vortex, most people actually run through them because they think they're going to get comboed, so they'll try and get the shot off quick. Whereas a spike grenade, you sort of sit back and wait till it's gone, because it can cause a lot of damage. Now, top players aren't going to fall for that. They're going to run in and obviously kill you because it's not going to do that much damage. But an average player will see that grenade and think, I probably shouldn't run through that door. So even if you're weak, there's two ways of getting out of that situation. If you're weak, you can either do the jump there, or you can chuck the nade there and jump back over this box into cover, and then you can just sort of shoulder peek him like that and get the kill. Now, the next tip I want to suggest is learning your radar. Now, that is going to take a long time and I can't explain it all in today's video, but pretty much if you look up a video on how to use your radar, that will help so much. If it's close red and it's flashing, it's going to be close. If it's sort of like a lower shade, it's going to be above you, that sort of thing. Most people know how to learn the radar by now, but if you don't, learn that. Now, I see people running around with shotguns all the time. Do not run around with a shotgun. It's not going to end well for you. Make sure you've got your primary out unless your minimap tells you otherwise. Now, let's say if there were a shotgunner here, because this is usually the fight that happens all the time on Javelin. Shotgunner here, he slides like that. He fires a shot, there. You're on the receiving end, you're weak. Whereas if you guys are here, what you guys want to do is have your primary out, 1, 2, slide, bang. Your shotgun's going to kill much further distance, whereas this guy's going to have his shotgun waiting for you. Make sure you chuck them 2 primary shots in and then fire. It's going to help you so much, and definitely one you want to be running. I think that's pretty much all the tips I can suggest. Make sure you've got a quick draw when you can, dragon shadow, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully this guide did help you on some of the basic shotgunning tips. Now, if you guys want me to make a full guide, like I said, like it's going to take at least 40-minute video, I'm happy to do it, but I just don't know whether you guys want a 40-minute video, so let me know, and obviously I'll make that happen. If you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below, and as always guys, I will catch you in the next one, and I'll leave you with some clips of me actually shotgunning.